Today is day number 17 and I woke up probably around 6:30 and I ripped out of there in record speed. Not really, actually, I was kind of slow. But I had a shower this morning, and since this is day number 17, we're gonna try something a little new. So I updated my iOS yesterday or the day before, and I'm gonna try actually editing a vlog on my cell phone. So that's either going to be excruciatingly painful or fun. But I know it'll be more work probably for me. But anyways, now we left Joetsu this morning at about 8:30. I grabbed a bite to eat and I had a shower, so that made the morning awesome. And now I'm just heading along the west coast. I plan to do about 135. I did start a bit late. It's probably like 9:30 now. Anyways, I have just found this nice path along the side of the ocean. So this is the west coast, and here we go. This is what it looks like. I hope this trail continues on. I did already have a little boo-boo this morning, so I'm just gonna let it bleed out, but that's specifically from not being able to unclip in time. So yeah, that's what happens when you can't unclip. And I just came through that tunnel. No, that tunnel's way back there. Anyways, on with today. Ikimashou. Let's go. Today we're in 7-Eleven, and here is a soft-boiled egg. So these are amazing because every single time you get one of these, they are perfectly cooked to being soft-boiled. So perfect. Nice, my own tunnel. Sweet. This tunnel just screams unsafe. So we're now through the tunnel, and it was 467 meters long, as it says on this sign over here. I think I'm in for a pleasant surprise this morning. It looks like that trail is 28.8 kilometers, which is awesome. It's all along the coast here. It looks like this trail is actually an old railroad trail. I'm just guessing because I've been through 2 tunnels and this is the 3rd one coming up. So I'm in for a treat. Nice little side stop off here on the trail. Now we're just cruising along the side of the highway. I'm not really sure how good this is gonna work out. Like, I swear I'm gonna bust my phone before the end of this trip. Especially doing stuff like this. I'm just trying to bike and hold on to it. We're coming by, what do you call that? A rest station. So I seem to have gotten off the bikeway here. I do see a sign up here that does say the bikeway is this way. So I'm gonna follow it back over here and get back on the bikeway. We're just riding through an area called Tsutsushi, which is probably a prefecture, I'm thinking, but there is a fishing port here. And the bike path goes right through it. Ooh, more beaches. Lots of beaches along here. He looks happy. He probably does this every day. Who wouldn't be happy here? There's like 28 kilometers of smooth pavement. So you may ask what the vibe's like around here. Well, just by biking through here, it looks very peaceful, organized, and like a lot of the other Japanese towns I've been through, there's always a river going through. So off to the right here, we have one of the many rest stops you find in Japan along the interstate highways. They're called expressways here. And this is one of them, and they have a variety of items usually available, such as coffees. Oh, there's a 7-Eleven down there this time. Seafood, fruits, vegetables, all usually local to the area, and meals. I pulled into the registration and I just got myself a coffee milk and a red bean taiyaki fish pastry. So it's actually feel the pastry. It's actually feel the pastry. I don't know. Now you can see a red bean paste in it. I told you it would bleed out. It's all good. Back to riding now. It's about 11 o'clock. Another, I think about another 100 kilometers to go.
Head southwest.
Looks to be a shrine on the top of that mountain over there. So it's possible the trail's still here, but I've lost it, it seems. Yeah, I'm not on it anymore. It's too bad. I don't really see it up ahead either. Anyways, just gonna keep biking along the coast here and see if I can find it again. Another one of Japan's beautiful rivers. So many to choose from here. Today I feel like I'm doing something right. There's quite a few bikers on this path, and yeah, I feel like I'm biking in the right direction. There's been at least probably 10 bikers, so I'm pretty happy about going in this direction as well. I just saw a donation coming from Nasser for $100. Thanks so much, buddy. It means a lot. I just figured out where we're going today. We are going to Toyama. So that's about another, well, roughly about 100. Sweet, brand new pavement. They just laid it. I think they're still laying it down there maybe. So they're spraying it, but wow, awesome. So this is probably part of that bike path. I keep losing it, but now I'm on it again. So I'm a little unclear on where the trail is. It is marked, but then it's not marked, so I've lost it again. I'm not sure if it's still here again or not, so we will be continuing on this road at the moment, which is one of the ones that follow the shore, and if we make it back on the other one, great. If not, we'll just continue with this one. Some interesting information about Japan is the car companies. There's quite a few car companies here, like Daihatsu, Hino, Nissan, Toyota, Honda, Mazda. What are some other ones? I know I've seen other ones. Isuzu, Suzuki, and Subaru. So you gotta watch the traffic here as well. So biking and recording, it is a challenge, but I guess that's how we do things these days in order to get a good story. Break time, and this 7-Eleven is super busy. I love these. Yeah. I'm gonna go with this. Oh, seems like fall's coming here as well because there are leaves on the ground already. One of the many bridge tunnels, or whatever you want to call these things with the open sides. There are so many of them, but many of the tunnels are actually closed. So this one's nice. I can actually see out of it, and people can actually see me more easily. Comes the train. Nice. One thing you'll notice about the Japanese trucks is that they can be unloaded from the side as well as from the back. They're engineered really well, and this is because the streets are so narrow in places like Tokyo. We're looking at the expressway that is traveling along the west coast right now. So I'm not allowed on this expressway because I'm on a bike, obviously. So it's just cars and transports that are allowed on there, or anything with a bigger engine than a 125cc. What a long tunnel system that was. I just blew through that on my bike with transports and everything flying by me. So you can see it goes right back into the background there. We're just entering the Toyama prefecture. Just went by a sign that said I'm on the Toyama coastal cycling route, and I presume that's what these blue lines or dotted lines on the side are. So we're just gonna follow this and see where it leads. Either way, we're going to Toyama, but there's a beautiful cycling path right beside me here now too, as well as a nice walking path or cycling on the other side. So we've got a lot of options right now. Following this Toyama coastal route, and it was taking me through town, so then I just decided to go to the coast because I could see it. And now I'm on this other bike route. Maybe this is a different one, I guess, but it's much more beautiful than that one was. Now I'm right on the side of the ocean, so I hope this goes all the way to Toyama. That's awesome because it's pretty far. I may be regretting going by this nice area that looks like you can camp here. It's right by the coast too. But I know there's a couple more campsites up ahead, so I'm just gonna keep going. So I've been biking behind the trees over here because there's a cycle path there, but you could actually just cycle along the wall here. It's just like in Taiwan. There's totally a road here. There's two actually, and the pavement's really nice. So if that path ends, I'll probably just come up here to the wall. I've arrived at the free campsite that I'm not staying at, but it looks pretty nice. It's right at the coast here, and the Toyama coastal cycling route turns here, but I prefer to just keep going along the coast if I can, so I may do that. I may just continue over here if I can. I'm gonna check that out. It is possible to bike on top of the wall. I'm on it actually right now. So it looks like you can see over it a bit there. But I'm just gonna try to bike on this all the way to Toyama, because if they've got the infrastructure all the way to Toyama, why not, right? I mean, you can see that they're blocking it, building a tsunami wall. So I'm just gonna bike on the whole thing. Looks pretty safe to me. I'm sure other people come down here. I jumped over the wall. Well, I didn't jump over it. There was an opening, and now I can bike on the other side as well. So there's lots of options here for biking. You can just follow the wall on either side. You can even, this is kind of like a parkway. I don't know. It's pretty nice here, I guess, but it's awfully cementy. One of the other campsites that is along the cycling route. This is a freebie, I'm pretty sure. I think it's, at least I think it's a campsite, but I mean, you totally could camp here. Oh, wow. This is a different cycling route. I don't know what it was called, something else, but. Well. So this is the Shinkiro cycling route, and it looks like it's 26 kilometers as well. I've done about 5 kilometers of it so far. This trail is pretty amazing. I've seen quite a few people even jogging and biking. You can even rollerblade on this. Maybe that's 2020. Campsite's about another 40K away. We can do that. Standing on our hands probably. And then I'm gonna crack a beer. I might crack a beer before I get there actually. Just because I feel like a beer.
Turn right.
But anyways, we're going to follow Google after the line disappears. Yeah, the line has disappeared. So I'm not sure. Oh, that's because it went down there. Damn it. All right, we gotta get back on that path. There is an absolutely huge Ferris wheel off to the left there. It's a permanent Ferris wheel. And there are some water slides too.
Head southeast.
There's two options here. You could use the wall and bike on top of it, or you can just go along here. So we're actually in Toyama now, and this is the bike path that goes along the coast. It's a continuation of the other one, and it's just as good. We're right beside the coastal trail, and there is a campsite here. I think this one's a pay site, and it's got huge fire pits that you can sit around. And there's only one person camping here though. Just pulled over for an emergency stop, beer stop that is, and I need some food because I'm so starving. I still have 27 kilometers to go. I had a beer and a fried chicken, but it had skin on it, so it was like extra fatty, but I really needed something to eat, and now I feel much better. So even though I'm going to be biking in the dark, that's fine with me. I don't care. I bike in the dark like almost every day it seems. So as long as I'm not hungry while I'm biking, because if I get over there and the campsite's all screwed up, then I'm going to be like so drowsy and I won't want to bike. So anyways, I'm heading off to the campsite now, and I may stop at another 7-Eleven or something on the way over there. 27 kilometers to go. This bridge is really big. I'm hitting up Lawson for dinner, and I'm just having a Kirin beer and some pasta. It's pretty good. It's not bad. Ooh, sweet potato Kit Kat. Chestnut, I've had that one. That one's pretty good. Sweet potato, that sounds pretty good. Something like, yeah, mixed nuts. They're just fabulous. Maybe I'll buy those. For this trip, it always seems to end in the dark. Unfortunately, I just can't get up early enough. I think I'll have to start like biking in the dark in order to arrive in the daylight, because I don't know, there's not enough daylight hours to bike that far. I'm just too slow, I guess. We are now biking on top of the tsunami wall. And this is supposed to take us to where I'm supposed to go, but wow, it's covered in shit. So, I mean, it's covered in crap. Oh wow, people live like right there. So I don't want to fall off this fall, that's for sure. It is steep, like at least 7 feet, 6 feet, 7 feet. Whoa. When I talked about options, I really meant that. So that trail is just a bit too covered in crap, and if you go on top of the wall, wow, we have another path. So I'm just gonna go on this one to the campsite. So this one looks nice and clean. As you can see, this trail is way better than the other one was. So I should have just came over here before, but I didn't know this one existed. So I'm probably gonna
head west.
Bike past those arches, or the arches. I'm not quite sure, but that looks to be probably, I'm gonna say that the arches are like 15 kilometers. Or yeah, maybe 15 or 12. So I gotta go much further than that, like 20, at least 23 or something. Unfortunately for me, I cannot go over that huge bridge.
Head north.
So I'm going to have to bike all the way around, which Google's not telling me that.
Head
So,
northeast.
oh wait, there's an elevator. What? Well, I'm just gonna follow this path.
Turn left.
That is the bike path that has blue on it. So
Head
I don't
northeast.
know where this is going, but somehow I just think I'm gonna bike out here and I'm gonna have to bike
Turn
all
left.
the way around. But that might not be the case.
Head
I might be able to
southeast.
take an elevator up and then walk across that little piece and then take an elevator down. I guess we'll just have to find out. This bridge is huge. It may be the same size as the Golden Gate. It's bigger than the Lions Gate in Vancouver for sure. But well, actually, yeah, wow, it actually spans pretty far. I don't know. It's pretty big. So I had no idea this bridge was here, but now that I'm looking at it, I think I can take this elevator up. There's an elevator here, and then I'll end up there, and then I'm gonna go across, walk across, and I bet once I get across the canal, I'm gonna have to go down, because I can see up here, there is a walking area underneath the bridge. So I can probably just take my bike up there. Awesome. See, it all worked out. As long as the elevator comes, I'm all good. Elevator's working, and I'm allowed to take my bike on. Sweet! All right, so we are on the top floor. I guess I can just turn my light out. Don't want to kill the battery. And yeah, turn the other one out here. All right, and we need to walk. So that looks like Skywalk in Toronto or something. Yep. Oh wow, it's pretty big. Yeah, I'll just be walking up here. So this in the daytime has quite the view, but at the moment it's just a bunch of lights and darkness. But this bridge is huge. It's pretty hard to record and walk my bike because it's so back heavy. Oh, that beer's catching up to me. This bridge is so long. Thank God they knew I was here, because there's a bathroom right on the other side. Sweet. And the lights come on. Nice. So there's this beautiful old ship all lit up over here, like a sailboat. And it's very close to this bridge. So the bridge is absolutely huge. Crazy. So I've got a bike all the way around all this stuff, around that ship, and probably somewhere over by that green light or something like that. So it's been like, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes and I'm still biking. But after that bridge, yeah, that was pretty amazing. But now I still have to, I have to go even further around that ship and that. I don't even think I'm going on the other side of that ship. I think that was the wrong direction. Not completely, but I think I just have to go much further. But it still says it's only 12.
Slight right.
So it shouldn't be that bad. Even though I have to bike like 12 kilometers still, it's still like really nice at night. These neighborhoods, like Toyama is one of the best places I've been to, I think. Like it's has a lot of new stuff, and that bridge is crazy, but it has space compared to other places. It's more my style, I guess. But I think it is quieter from more of the from some of the other Japanese cities that are much bigger. So we're headed over another bridge. I think this is the final one. So this is on the far side of Toyama. This is like more of an older style one, but nowhere near as high as the one we went over before. That was pretty crazy. And I had no idea that was here. That was a very modern bridge for Japan. I think I have to go over yet another bridge. I had no idea. I think that bridge that we can see right there, I have to go over that one as well. So that's like what, 4 bridges? I've been over so many bridges today and tunnels, it's crazy. The infrastructure blows my mind here. There's just so many bridges and tunnels, and they're huge. Like that one is another huge bridge, very long, all cement. So I just hope this is the last bridge I have to go over, because I think so, judging by the map. It just, oh man, this one's huge. It's very long as well. At least it's paved, and there's like a whole sidewalk for me. I think we're finishing off with a tunnel here. We're so close to the campsite now. But yeah, there's a tunnel, and it's like only got a few lights actually. It's pretty dark. Oh, I was so right. Like when I pointed past that ship, I had to go way past it. So now I can see that bridge in the background. See it? It's right there. Way back there. So we're biking along here for another 2.5 kilometers, and we will be at the campsite finally. I just made it to the campsite, and I came in the wrong way, and a train like came flying by me. Like I had to cross the train track, and I just waited for a second because I heard the train. It was like ding, 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 and I looked, and I was like, oh shit. So this train came flying by me, just like 2 cars. Yeah, it was right in front of me. It was pretty awesome. But the campsite was right on the other side. But for some reason, Google took me to a path. So instead of coming in the parking lot, I came through like a walking path. It could be because I put it on walking, but you think it would go to the front of the park? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm here now, and I'm happy. There's a few other cars here, and there are some vending machines. I just gotta find a place to throw my tent. We finally made it to the campsite after all those twists and turns and those extra bridges. Can you hear the ocean? Sounds good, eh? It's gonna sound good when I'm sleeping too. Well, I won't hear it then. I'll just pass right in. So I'm gonna throw my tent up, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. If you'd like to support me on this ride for Keratoconus, you can do so by going to my GoFundMe page and making a donation there, or contacting me directly. These donations will be used to purchase a CNC lathe that is capable of cutting my customized contact lens design with the integration of the 3D surface map of my eye. Thanks so much for the support, and I hope you enjoyed the adventure today.